YouTube, Smooth the Trucker. How's it going, you guys? Your boy Smoove's recovering from a little bit of a cough here, so excuse my cough if I get a couple of them here and there, but how's it going, you guys? I love you guys. I miss you. Your boy Smooth is getting back from a week out on the road. We just got back from Chicago, still on the dedicated route. I've been going from Chino, California, FedEx yard to Chicago. And yeah, boy Smooth's been working as a trainer, been training my co-driver Ibrahim. He's doing a great job. He's almost ready to go off on his own with another driver pretty soon, but been a lot of winter driving, you guys. A lot of snow, a lot of ice. Winter has officially begun. Those of you guys that are drivers, comment down below. Let me know where you guys are at. Are you guys stuck in the snow right now? What's going on? Let me know. Keep me posted. I know your boy Smooth. I was coming back yesterday down the I-40. As soon as we hit about Gallup, New Mexico, right before about 40 miles before Gallup, you got that little bit of mountain ranges up there. Tons of snow, you guys. There was backups. Ended up getting stuck in about a 2-hour, almost 3-hour backup yesterday. Coming back home from Chicago on the I-40 up by New Mexico area, up there by Gallup, New Mexico. And yeah, as soon as we started creeping up, there's tons of black ice. Super sketchy. Actually started losing traction. I had to hit the inner axle lock on the semi-truck to try to give myself some four-wheel drive, but yeah, it was sketchy, you guys. Winter is officially upon us, and it's just that much more important to stay safe and to not do anything stupid. Don't be a super trucker, you guys. We're gonna get into that a little bit in this video, but do not be a super trucker. You know, be safe, be calm, collective, cool, and don't do anything that's gonna cause yourself to regret a decision and to do something that's going to really affect your CDL, because it'd be bad if that happens, you guys, big time. So your boy Smooth here. I've been driving semi-trucks for a little over 4 years now. I've been with FedEx Ground for almost 3 years. I'd say almost two years and like 9 months, something like that. So almost 3 years now with FedEx Ground. And yeah, things are going real good, you guys. But you know, your boy Smooth, I've done a lot of dumb things, I'll be honest, in my past. I've made a lot of dumb decisions, especially when I first got my CDL a little over 4 years ago. I remember the last company I was with was Gardner Trucking. Those of you guys that have been following my journey for a while, you might know the story, but about 3 years ago, I was driving for Gardner, and they're actually owned by CRST now, but back in the day they used to be their own separate Gardner division. And we were going over the Siskiyou Pass over the I-5 up by the border of California and Oregon up there, in the mountain ranges up there in the Siskiyou Mountains. And it was snowing. I think it was about December time. And yeah, your boy Smooth ended up getting stuck up there. We actually ended up closing the whole I-5 down. So your boy Smooth is sitting up there, you know, on the side of the road with about, you know, thousands of other semi-trucks. We're all bummed out. We're all in a bad mood because, you know, we're stuck and we don't know when the road's going to open up, if it's going to be a day, 2 days. I remember I really needed to get home, and last thing I wanted to do was sit here and be stuck for multiple hours and possibly even days. So what did your boy Smooth do back when I was my young, dumb whippersnapper self? I went ahead and pulled out Google Maps, and I looked for an alternate route to get around this this road closure on the I-5 where the snow and the ice was. It's a dumb decision, you guys. Never, ever do that. If they close the road down, there's a reason why it's closed down, and most likely that's the only road that's actually actively being snow plowed by the snow plows out there. So these are all tips of why you should never try to do what I did. But anyways, I pull out Google Maps. I see there's a little alternate route. So the I-5 is going right up here. There's an alternate route that kind of swivels around this way and comes around and connects back up with the I-5. So I end up, you know, getting back on the freeway, opposite direction, getting off on this little alternate route, things are going super good at first, I'm, just cruising, going through, some country roads, and then I could see about 5 more miles up the road is where I connect back to the I-5, and it looks like everything's going to work out, and I'm going to get back on the road, get back and home by the next day. And last 4 miles of stretch, you guys, it was super, super sketchy, snow and ice. Ended up having to go up a huge, giant, hill that was not snow plowed, black ice all over it. Your boy SMOOVE, I had chains on at the time, but they didn't even help. This hill was so massive. It was a non-truck route too, so I should not have even been out there to begin with. And ended up going up this hill, sliding back down, and I almost ended up going off the side of an embankment. And thank goodness there's a tree sitting on the side, which actually saved my tractor from going off the mountain range. Long story short, I ended up trying to get myself out of that situation for about an hour. No luck at all. I was stuck. I was actually digging myself deeper by even trying to get out. So I ended up having to call a tow truck. Tow truck ended up being like a hero. This guy, he was the definition of a hero, you guys. He was, late 50s guy. He's been a real senior driver. He's been doing this for like 30-something years. He had the big giant Paul Bunyan beard when he showed up and stuff. And this guy was my hero. He tried to get me out. He actually started sliding back down the hill when he got his cable connected to my truck, trying to pull me out. And after, just working at it for about an hour, he finally got me out, guided me up the hill, and I ended up getting out of that situation. So tow truck guy ended up saving your boy SMOOVE's butt that day. But yeah, there's always situations, and it always comes down whenever there's a snow storm and you're driving through icy conditions. You can always choose to make the right decision, or you can choose to do something dumb and never do that again. So sometimes for me, unfortunately, I had to learn the hard way that it's not smart to go take alternate routes that aren't even truck routes to get around in the snow and the ice. Never ever leave the interstate if you're stuck in a snowstorm. There's a reason why, that interstate is gonna be the safest route. That's the one that the snow plows are gonna be most active on. And that's your best bet to get out of that situation as soon as possible. But yeah, stay safe. Always go slow. I want to talk a little bit about super truckers too, you guys. You ever see like those the trucks that are passing, doing 70 miles an hour when it's snowing on the road in the left-hand lane to get around everybody? Those guys are the definitions of a super trucker. And more than not, you guys will end up seeing those guys 10 miles up the road after they pass you, crashed in the side of the embankment, jackknifed, and the cops are coming to come get them because they're stuck in a terrible mess now. So those guys are the definitions of a super trucker. You guys do not want to be a super trucker. It's not worth it. It's not worth saving, looking cool and passing everybody just to end up in the ditch, 20 miles up the road. It happens almost every single time, and every winter you can spot them. You notice the people that are going way too fast for winter driving conditions. Those are the guys that are going to be stuck up the road, and not only that, they're also going to be holding up the whole road too. If they jackknife and the whole road is blocked now that they crashed, it could be about 4, 5, 6, 7 hour waiting for the tow truck to get out there and tow them out and get them out of the situation and to clear the road up so that traffic can start flowing again. That actually happened to your boy SMOOVE this last week up here in Gallup. We lost about 3 hours of time because, some super trucker decided to be an idiot and go up the road and ended up crashing and blocking both the lanes for about 3 hours before the tow truck could get out there and tow his butt out of that situation so that we could at least start passing and getting around this guy and stuff. So be smart, you guys. Don't be stupid. There's a lot of idiots out there, and don't be afraid to help people out too. I remember last year I was driving with my last co-driver, Jay was his name, and we were in Pennsylvania, and we were about a mile. I got off the exit after driving through a bunch of snow to get to Pennsylvania, and there was heavy snow off the exit, and very end of the exit, it was all backed up and congested. And everyone was just sitting in their, their car and their truck, just, waiting for it to move. But obviously something wasn't happening. Something was giving. Somebody was stuck up the road is what I ended up figuring out. So don't be afraid to help people out. Your boy Smooth, I actually ended up putting up my coat and getting out to see what was the problem. And there was a bobtail that was actually stuck in the snow, holding up the whole road so that nobody could pass because he didn't have enough weight on his back end on his driver axles to get through the snow to keep on going. He was actually heading to the FedEx terminal too. So luckily I had a kitty litter in the back of the truck. I was able to pull that out and put the kitty litter all over the road. And after about 30 minutes of trial and error, this guy ended up getting enough traction where he could continue on. And yeah, we ended up getting him out of that situation. Me and about 3 or 4 other guys ended up helping this guy out and ended up clearing the road before because there was tow trucks and cops were busy that whole entire night helping everybody else out. So sometimes you got to take things into your own hands and help people out when there's not enough authority to get there in time. So don't be afraid to help people out. Everybody's looking for help, you guys, and be that good Samaritan because people appreciate it, and it's really a really good thing to do for sure. I love you guys. My contractor is hiring. Those of you guys that are looking for a great job, great opportunity, contractor Gert Lisha, put his number down in the description below, VNG Optimum Freight, $80,000 plus per year to $100,000 per year, depending on how hard you guys want to run. $2,000 per week, take home pay as long as you're doing over 5,500 miles per week. It's great pay. I think it's like we're up to 68 cents per mile split with per diem pay. We got full medical, dental, vision benefits available through Kaiser now, through the contractor. And it's a great job, you guys. We're hiring full-time out of Southern California, either the Chino Yard, Anaheim, California, Rialto, any of those terminals we have trucks at in Southern California. If you're interested, go ahead and contact my contractor below. You got to have your doubles endorsements, at least a little bit of CDL driving experience. We can get you guys in with not a lot of experience. The guy I'm training right now, Ibrahim, he only had 2 weeks of driving experience for Werner before coming to FedEx ground. So if we can get him in, odds are we could probably get you guys in too. So yeah, don't work for a mega carrier where they're robbing you. Don't give, only paying you $600, $700, $800 a week. That's pathetic, you guys. When you have your CDL, you should be making big bucks. You should be making, at least $1,600, $1,700, $1,800 a week minimum, if you're working hard, working full time. So I love you guys. If you're interested in a great job, contact me below or contact my contractor. We'll get you guys in and get you guys making some good money. Love you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope this video was informative. Stay safe out there. And let me know if you guys are stuck in the snow. Smooth is always interested. I love you guys. And until the next video, Smooth the Trucker. Out for now. You.